Thanks, Gary. One of the biggest myths a long time ago, I know when I was playing, and Chris, you may have too, because I know you played golf as well, was, baseball and golf are definitely not sports that you want to combine. The swings are completely different. If you play one, you're going to hurt the other. I know, Chris, you and I have been working together some. What are some similarities that you found with working with me as far as baseball and golf?
Well, I think a couple key points to swinging anything are balance, power, connection with our body, and trying to keep it simple. So for me, when I talk about the baseball swing a lot, I try to get kids to get into an athletic position.
Yeah.
Now, that equates across all sport boundaries. So I'm trying to get into a strong, balanced position where I'm not too far back, I'm not too far forward, and I try to feel the weight 50-50.
Yeah.
Second thing we're trying to do is, as we make our move to hit, we want to get some extension at the backside of our trigger, our load. I call it separating, where the front foot goes forward and the hands go back. So if I look at the camera this way, I'm going to start off making this move.
Yeah.
Now this position right here is not too dissimilar from the top of a backswing in golf.
Yeah.
Now some kids take it too far and we get it wrapped too far, which is one of my problems in golf.
Yeah.
Is getting the club kind of too close to our body and too far behind our head.
Yeah.
And now we're in trouble there.
Yeah.
So again, in baseball, similar to golf, we're trying to get width, not necessarily length, and we're trying to do it in a balanced, powerful position.
Yeah.
And then obviously once we do that, we're going to try to use our body to create the power, not our hands and our arms, which starts from the ground up. So I'm going to start with my strength, transferring into my core, down through my arms, and release it from my hands into the ball this way, which are all, correct me if I'm wrong, similarities to the golf swing.
Yeah. I mean, they're almost identical. I think it's very safe to say that you could basically take a baseball swing, bend over a little bit more, pretend you're hitting something down on the ground, and I mean that's basically it. Go ahead and make that same swing face this way so they can kind of see how the camera. Go ahead and take it back, and we're going to kind of just bend you over into a golf position. So here, if we just bend over a little bit more, take this, drop it back. Now go ahead and start your downswing like you were doing. Boom. Getting the club in here is a really good spot for the golf swing. Now obviously the grip is different and that type of stuff, but as far as swing planning, we're pretty good here. Now let's go ahead and pretend there's a ball down there and let's square up the barrel. There, boom. We're in a pretty good spot right here. Now the difference is, as far as arms, like the grip would be turned over a little bit more, so the forearms are a little bit out.
It would be a little bit more like
Exactly. And that's just the difference in the grip. But as far as how the body moves and the position he's in here now, I mean, that's very similar. You talk about the kinematic sequence, in baseball as well, and correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, it's ground up. We're trying to drive with our legs, hips, abs, core, lower torso or upper torso, and try to send all the energy out from our body out at the bottom through the club head. Thanks, Chris. If you guys have any more questions, go to my website, CoreyKaufmanGolf.com, and I look forward to seeing you on the golf course.